first. Start your engine!
Hey guys, how you doing? Man, I'm geeked up, man. I needed that. Start your engine this time. This is now time to start your engines. Something's going on with this political unrest, Russia and Ukraine. Something's happening. And this isn't the normal black swan event where the prices dip for the tech stuff and the things start to bottom out. This doesn't feel like that, man. This feels exactly the opposite. I have to talk to you today about drip. This is going to be my only soup to nuts, if you do not even have crypto, to get into not only crypto, but get a drip account started. Because this is Spencer's Crypto Vibe. Like normally I want to come and talk to you about how we coping with the market, whether it's good or bad, like man, things are booming. Or man, I want to pull out, what should I do? That's the mood. I like to talk about what's going on. For new people who haven't been here before in crypto at all, as well as OG veterans who've been in it for a while, who just need to get away from the charts for a minute and come talk to somebody about crypto. But I don't think there's a better time to get into it. I think the best investment you can do for part of your money, not all of your money, is to get into a tool like Drip. And I just think it's about to flow. I think it's about to explode. I have my link in the description. Look at the longevity of packages that have come out, these RI dApps. What do they last? A couple weeks, a month? Do they even work ever from start to finish? Maybe they last a couple months and somebody gets lucky. Drip got started in April. It's going on its 11th month. And it came from a package. It came from Flow. Like it's kind of a fork of Flow. So there's a difference in why Flow failed and Drip has succeeded. Drip is a smart contract. We call it the ROI DApp. It's the return on investment. It's a smart contract. It's decentralized application, DApp. It's a smart contract essentially, which is just computer code that you're interacting with. So the developer is Forex Shark. That's the name here. He's the guy that wrote the code. He's not the guy who has to personally give you this money. It doesn't happen that way. It's a contract between you, your wallet, and this computer code. That's how it works. So there's nobody pushing buttons to try to cheat you out of something. If the code is good, it simply just works automatically, and that's what happens. A lot of these applications, a lot of these quick bankroll things last 14 days, a month, sometimes 2 months if you're lucky. You rarely see one last more than 3 or 4 months without anything going wrong. And Drip has been in business since April of 2021. That's remarkable in itself, that it still pays out every single time you push that button on the contract. It works. It just keeps doing it. That's why I'm so excited about this right now. So Drip is a fork off of Bankroll Flow, from at least from this person's perspective. Bankroll Flow is just another DApp that tried to do this, and they didn't last as long. They had a lot of bugs everywhere. And this is the reason you use the code for its footing. And then you change what you see was wrong. That's why people forked Bitcoin and made Litecoin. People forked Ethereum and made Ethereum Classic. Well, actually, Ethereum Classic was the original. Ethereum is the new fork of Ethereum Classic. So, but you find what was wrong with the package. You take the code, you change, and you augment what you need to augment into it, and you make it better. It optimizes it. So this explains some of the differences between Drip and Bankroll Flow. Just for a quick backstory before we walk through the process. One of the main things is Drip pays rewards through taxes instead of inflation. That's awesome. It taxes you for everything you do. You put money in, you get 90% of what you put in. They tax you 10%. When you take money out, they tax you 10%. The only thing that's less than that is 5% to hydrate, which is the compound. That's their term for compounding. When you take your daily earnings and put them back into your pot, they only charge you 5% for that. All of those taxes accumulate in a tax pool, which is able to pay everybody 1% every single day for the amount that you have in the deposit column. That's it. It's a very simple process, and it just keeps working. Bankroll Flow, on the other hand, they rewarded people through inflation. So if you're inflation, you're adding tokens to the pot. You're just saying, hey, here's more tokens to distribute. Sorry for the problems. That's not how you handle a problem, because what that does is dilutes the pot. You know, supply and demand, the law of supply and demand. Like, the less supply you have, the more it's worth. You know, if the desire is there for it, if the need for it's there. If you just add more coin to the pot, now that makes them worth less. You can't come back from that. You can't then turn that package around. So I think they just had a fatal flaw in using inflation as the way they pay people. And the rest of it, you can kind of just look through and see what it says. But, you know, drip gives you bonuses for positive actions like depositing and compounding, where flow rewards the negative action. That's another thing that's going to make it sink down. And this is the big one. The dev doesn't have a community wallet. That's real. They're not filtering and pilfering money away from the community. The money's going to the community. That tax wallet is there to pay people the 1% all the time, and they have yet to fail at that. Every single time you push the button, it goes through. And this article written by Patrick Cryptosa, cool article. He explains a lot of the stuff. I'm not going to go through and read every bit of it, but I wanted you to have some background and what drip is and how it's different than bankroll flow, which was the initial package that was forked to create it. Okay, so to get start to finish, let's get you from soup to nuts, from zero crypto altogether to having some drip in a drip account. So what you want to do, obviously this is the fountain page. I'm not going to bother with here, but what I want to do is take you out to a few steps. One step you want to do is you want to get Metamask. You have to have Metamask. If you don't have it yet, that's an online wallet, and it lets you hold your crypto decentralized. So you don't need KYC. It's very easy to get it, and I'll show you how to do it. Pull up the Google page, type Metamask, and hit download. Easiest thing in the world. Google and YouTube will solve all this stuff for you. I'm just showing you the easiest way to do it. Here's your download. Install Metamask for your browser. It goes right into the browser. It's a little puzzle piece up here in the top corner of the browser, and you just pick which one you're using. Most people use Chrome. I don't know. I use Brave and I use Chrome. I've never used Firefox or Edge for MetaMask, so I don't know that they work, but they said they're supported. So you just hit the install MetaMask button. Boom. And it gets you started. Now, after you get MetaMask, you want to add BSC to it. BSC is the Binance Smart Chain. When you pull up MetaMask, I'll show you what it looks like. If it comes up. And then meanwhile, okay, here it goes. So when you go up here, whatever you click this button at the top, and it explains all of the networks that you have represented here. You won't have BSC's mainnet on here to start on the initial download. So we have to get you to that. So we're going to go back here again to Google, our favorite tool, and type install BSC on MetaMask. And you can tell I've already done it before, so it wisely pulls it up. Connecting MetaMask to Binance Smart Chain. Click that link, and it takes you straight out to a page. You can read this page and explain what it's doing, but it's simply installing and setting up MetaMask. To make it simple, you can scroll down, and it tells you which buttons to push, how to get to the exact place. When you configure your wallet, when you set the network up, this screen here, the networks that they have are on one side that they come with out the box. Fields here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 5 fields are what you need to screenshot. Screenshot these, and whenever you pull up MetaMask, in fact, I'll move it over so that when I pull up MetaMask, all we're doing now is adding the Binance Smart Chain to this wallet so that you can get to ultimately drip. Okay, so here's MetaMask. You're going to click the button at the top. I'm already on BSC mainnet. You won't have that, so you'll push this button, Add Network. When you push Add Network, it will show you these 5 fields that you need to enter to install BSC, which is Binance Smart Chain, on this MetaMask wallet. See those 5 fields? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Network name, RPC, chain ID, currency symbol, blockchain explorer. Network name, RPC, chain ID, symbol, blockchain explorer. That's it. Those are the 2 fields. Those are the 5 fields that you have to enter. Type them exactly as they are. Case sensitive, uppercase, lowercase, whichever. Type them exactly as you see them. Straight over onto your MetaMask and hit the save button. That's it. And then you're going to have Binance Smart Chain installed, and you're going to have a MetaMask wallet at that point, and you're going to have Binance Smart Chain installed. Now you're off to the races. Now it's time to get into crypto and get on your way to earning some drip. After that, you have to get some BNB, which is the coin for Binance. That's the native token for Binance Smart Chain. BNB is the cryptocurrency that Binance Smart Chain operates on. So you want to go to, you can do this a million ways. Let's get out of this. Let's say we want to go to MetaMask, and we're going to pull this up. This could be a real simple or a complicated step. This is the one step that's tricky to getting money. The on-ramp is the trickiest part of crypto. Getting money from cash, US dollar, or EUR, like if you're on euros, Japanese yen, wherever you on, whatever you're in, this is the trickiest part, is get it out onto the blockchain so that you can start moving around in cryptocurrency with it. So here, when you pull up any MetaMask, any network, there's a buy button. So push the buy button. And you can use this thing called Transact, which just supports debit card and bank transfers in 59 plus countries. BNB deposits into your MetaMask account. You can click that button and get in and solve the issue there. Now you just go back to the drip page. You can go to the fountain, the swap page, and you see how much it costs. It's worth 86 bucks now. And you can say, hey, when you go here, this amount will be in your balance, and you can just say 0.0484. That's how much I want to buy. And you hit the buy button. Done. That's it. Now you have drip. Then you go one more button over to the faucet. Now you're at the faucet. You'll see the amount of drip that you have. And you can say, how much drip do I want to stake? I'll do all of it. And then you hit deposit. That's it. Once you hit deposit, your number is going to come up in this column here that says deposits, and you are good. Now, from then on, this little available column, every single day, that's going to be building up till you get 1% of what's in here is going to be in here. Every day, 1% is going to be there. And you're ready to go. That is how you go from no crypto involvement whatsoever to having drip already staked and bringing in 1% a day for 365 consecutive days. So any ladies, any gentlemen who want to get involved, I left my link in the description of this video. I would love to have you on board. It should be taking off here in April when the package has been open for a year, and some of those wallets are going to start to go down. The price of this might skyrocket. Okay, so I hope that worked for you. Enjoy it. Come get some of this drip, man. Use some of your allocation to let your money work for you. This is the easiest way to do it and the most secure that I know. And I'll see you.